What's up, guys? Today I'm going to teach you the study hack that I used in college, in medical school, and in my MBA. It's called the Pomodoro technique. What it is that you put your phone on airplane mode, you put a timer on for 25 minutes. During that 25 minutes, you focus on nothing but the task at hand. One task, you're studying. When that 25-minute timer goes off, you take a 5-minute break. Throw on some headphones, close your eyes, relax, listen to music. Do not think about studying. After that break, set a 25-minute timer and get back to work. This is something you can do over and over again without getting too exhausted. The Pomodoro technique is going to allow you to focus on one thing instead of the millions of things that we have going on in our lives. So good luck. Please comment below if you have any questions, and please follow me for some more videos like this.
Corvette, hop in a motherfucking jet like that, him in the net like that. They were like, Pop, why you all like that? Why you talk like that? Why you all like that? I'm up for Eddie, I'm up, I don't.
Every time I'm calling, she say she gonna call me back. I told her call me Rocky. She say she not gonna call me that. You say you come with a lot, well baby I want all of that. Her mama a party girl, she just wanna have fun too.
Take me home, I wanna ride it, and roll alone, ride it, just lose control, ride it, touch my soul, ride it, make me feel you, ride it, turn the lights down low, ride it, and get to.
If you find it hard to focus, I've got my 2 best study hacks for you. Now the first one involves a tomato. Now the Pomodoro effect is named after the tomato-shaped timer that you can use to track your work. So to start with, set your timer for 25 minutes. Then focus intensely on your project for the 25 minutes. When the timer goes off, then it's time to stop. Then make sure you get up and move away from the books. This is where part 2 comes in. Now you can take this time to rest and refresh with a glass of water, but here's hack number 2. If you want to level up your learning and improve your performance after the break, use the time for exercise. Keep the breaks short, and after 4 cycles, then take a nice long break.
If you suck at memorizing, then this video is for you. This is called the Ebbinghaus forgetting curve. What this curve basically says is that right after someone tells you something, your teacher, whoever it is, you know 100% of that. But 20 minutes later, you only remember 60% of that. 1 hour later, you remember less than 50%. And if we go out to 1 day later without looking at that material again, it's only 30%. If you slack for a week, you're only going to remember 20% of what you originally learned. So how can we use this curve to fix that? To help your brain, we have to do something called spaced repetition. That means reviewing that night, reviewing 1 day later, 5 days later, and 10 days later. You can see each time when you do that review, the curve is flattening out higher and higher up, meaning you're going to retain more of that information each time you do your review. If you have the dedication to do this spaced repetition, I promise you're going to see results. You're going to see yourself retaining well over 70% of that material you originally learned.
Let's go! Yeah! For those of you that want to know what we're all about.
I'm going to give you the biggest and easiest productivity hack ever. It might sound a little bit silly, but trust me, it does work. If you're finding it difficult to stay focused, you can't get yourself to do any work, all you need to do is set your phone up to time-lapse yourself doing the work. You will be shocked at how productive you become.
Things I wish I knew before getting into med school. Ninja Nerd Science. This man literally replaces your med school lectures. Perfect for big concepts you don't understand.
If you've been studying for hours but feel like you're forgetting everything immediately after, I have a solution for you. In the 1800s, a German psychologist, Hermann Ebbinghaus, showed that we forget 50% of everything we learned within the first hour. He called it the forgetting curve. Later studies showed that if you space out the information you're learning, you will remember more details and forget things slower. So use the following formula for some memory magic. At the end of the study session, spend 5 minutes reviewing what you had just learned. Do it again after a short break. Do it again at the end of the day. and the next morning after you learned, review the material a week later, and then review every couple of weeks until it sticks permanently.
What's that supposed to be about, baby? Girl, free up your eyes, stop acting crazy. Reminisce on all the good times daily. Try and pull the got me acting shady. What's that supposed to be about, baby? Girl, free up your eyes.
If you want to get way better grades with just a little bit of extra effort, you're going to want to see this. Oh yeah, if you're a teacher, keep scrolling. This is for students only. Okay, look, teaching can be a thankless job, especially in high school. Teachers are there because they want to help students. But while they're up there teaching, do you know what they see looking back at them? A whole lot of this. I've taught hundreds of students this technique, and it works every time. Step 1, just show them a little appreciation. A simple, good morning, how you doing? Perfect. Number 2, while they're giving you this lesson they've worked so hard on, make some eye contact every now and then, nod your head, and ask a question. Try it out. You'll thank me later.
This is the most powerful way to study anything. All of your flashcards are going to start off in pile 1, but every time you get a card right, you move it up 1 pile. And then every time you get a card wrong, you move it all the way back to pile 1. Good luck on your exams and follow for more college cheat codes.
Aren't you the guy who tried to hurt me with the word goodbye? Though it took some time to survive you, I'm better on the other side.
Google Docs really did that. They added citations. Select your citation, add a source, enter in your information, click your sentence, hit cite, in-text citation. When you're done, insert bibliography, boom.
Students in high school, university, and college, you have to stop complaining about how annoying online school is. There are so many study hacks that you can do now that you just couldn't do before that will make your life easier. For example, instead of sitting through a boring lecture to take notes, you can use Chrome extensions that'll take notes for you. Try Tactic. Turn it on during your lectures and you'll find everything the prof said available in Google Docs.
This study hack is how I became a doctor. If you use it, you're gonna get an A on every test you ever take again. I got a 2.6 my first semester in college. I almost lost my sports scholarship. And then somebody taught me this technique and I got a 4.0 ever since. And it's why I'm a doctor today. This is what you do. First, you take notes. If you're a bad note taker, just borrow someone else's. Then you make a copy of those notes, putting blanks in keywords. Then you mentally try to fill in those blanks, referring to your notes whenever you get stuck. Once you memorize the first line without referring to your notes, you move on to the second. You only fill in the blanks mentally. Then once you memorize that entire page, you move on to the next one. Just keep filling in those blanks mentally until you've finished your entire set of notes. So when you give your commencement speech, make sure to thank Dr. Brad.